What degree did you graduate with from Colorado Mesa?
Degree was in mass communication with emphasis in public relations, PR. It's funny how I chose PR is I came to school here first and then I left to go play pro ball. It didn't work out. So I got it within the workforce and of course unemployed for a while and happened to it just had an enlightenment and ran into Vice President John Marshall, who we played ball with together, and he was like, why don't you go back and get your degree? Mass comm just fell into my lap as the right thing. I didn't know if I wanted to be a broadcaster journalist. I didn't know any of that. I just wanted to go ahead and utilize the opportunity of what mass comm had to offer through all its emphasis.
When do you know when you've chosen the right major?
Really sit down and say, who am I? What characteristics do I exude out to even others? And it could, I mean, because if you're a broadcaster, journalist, writer, social media, computer person, whatever you are, you start to relate with others and somehow. So the biggest key is to find out within yourself, first of all, who you are, and then find out, take a whole bunch of different other classes to really match up to the character of who you are and what characteristics you're able to give to others. I was just fortunate to have also great professors in all disciplines at this in the mass comm field here. So I enjoyed every class from public policy with Sandstrom to writing and reporting with Evers to PR stuff with Flanagan to always doing summations with Tucci. So those all they really embraced me to make me more well-rounded. So maybe I feel I can go into any category. I can go to broadcasting today and just take a few classes and be ready for it. So I think we're fortunate within mass comm to have those people involved with those disciplines as well. But for me, it was just PR. I like working with people. I like helping people. I like communicating with people. So why not be in public relations, relating with the public? I'm the manager of student diversity and advocacy, which is under the umbrella of student service. So right now it's just about the growth and the opportunities I'm able to get for others within the university here. And then if I move on to somewhere else, it's still that same. Best expresses it is independence. Independence from their parents, independence from being handheld from the high school, genre to just everything from I'm done with school. I'm done with that. You're the one that's at the end, Frank, has got to convince me of why this is going to benefit. You're here. You're here for a purpose. And if it's just for a certificate or a 4-year degree or beyond.
What is a typical day for you?
Try to plan a typical day. It does not happen that way. A lot of people don't realize that. They think we just have people and we just sit here and wait for people to come in and say, tell us your problems. We're not counselors, so we don't have that. I'll say hi to John and just give him a quick brief update of how my last day was. And then from there, it's nonstop. I have an open door policy, so students just come in when they need help. If I'm here, I'll go out and go look for students. I'll go out to go ahead and try to get things done. I'll go off campus at times to work with District 51, or like today I'm going up to Vail to work with FAFSA and go meet with a couple people within school representatives, and then come right back. So I'm also doing within the recruitment and the retention aspect of the job. So my retention is making sure everybody's taken care of here, with our first generation students who don't know who to go to. They can't go back to their parents. To people, underrepresented students, they're like, okay, there's not a lot of us. What do we do? How do we assimilate ourselves coming from the city to a smaller demographic, to just making sure they feel at home, feel welcome. And then also, from the recruitment side, I have to go out. You have to keep recruiting as well. And then that's what makes me have to be well versed. So I have to go meet with financial aid. I have to go meet with the registrar's office, admissions, the residence life. Because I also deal with student concerns, as well as students that are falling through the cracks. Either it could be behavioral, or it could be a mental issue. It could be just an academic issue as well. So it's not just how are your grades doing and go about your business. It's a lot of things. The things that you don't hear on campus I deal with.